dealing with them, so we'd be like trying to like pick it back up, and people would sometimes get right underneath the tables. They'd be so uncomfortable. They would be like, please let lightning strike us and end the misery that is you two. And we would be like, and if we were lucky, our mom would be in the audience and she'd pick us up from our gigs, because we used to play after high school, and oh thanks. We used to play after high school at a coffee shop. We had like a regular gig where I think we got, what, 20 bucks, 25 bucks?
I think it was like 40.
40? Okay, 40, and a cookie or something at the end of the night. And we would have to play hours, like 4 hours, and my mom would pick us up in the minivan. Sometimes she would come to the shows, and afterwards she would always tell us that she didn't think we should be musicians, and that, well, that she thought that we were embarrassing. And not because we were bad musicians, but because we would we would argue in front of people, but right on the microphones. Like, we would be like, yeah, well, this one time when you came home from school and you did this thing, everyone in the audience would just be like paralyzed, and they would be like, but for whatever reason, the guy that managed the coffee shop where we used to have our regular weekly gig, he was into it. He liked it, and he thought that we were entertaining, and he didn't think that we deterred people from buying coffee. And so he let us keep coming back, and we would argue, and we were just awful. God, we were so awful. But those car rides after those Second Cup gigs, the coffee shop was called Second Cup, and those car rides with my mom, I mean, I would imagine myself flinging my mother's van door open and throwing myself out onto the road. It was misery. Anyways, it's been so many years since then, and I just like was thinking during that song that we are so lucky that we've come so far, and we're not playing in a Second Cup anymore, and we're playing to you guys. So I'm very happy. Because I think there was days where I believed my mom. I was like, I'm making my mom seem so mean now. She's our biggest supporter, but she does still sometimes watch YouTube videos of us and calls us and is like, "You're so embarrassing. Don't do that. And don't talk about me. And don't talk with that voice when you do talk about me." She thinks I have a voice for her. But anyways, she'll probably watch a YouTube of this tonight and be mad at me. But I do love her, and she really is truly our biggest supporter. So because I've now just talked about her, I'm going to dedicate this song to my mother.